Well, hello. Welcome to the House of Anger. This is your host, Mike, aka Mike Anger, aka Angie to some, or Mikey, that my family calls me. Um, this is a pop culture channel. I am an artist, a retired police officer, and a veteran. Um, I am in a new house now. For those of you who are still there, I lost a lot of viewers. Um, I really don't care at this point. But yeah, I'm in a new house and I want to talk pop culture. I want to talk what's going on in the world today and how it's affecting our lives. And it's really not affecting our lives. It's just some of it is disappointing, some of it is epic. But yeah, I made a comic, Black Forest, and those to you who have little ones, please, you know don't let them listen because of the amount of foul language that I may use. I try not to curse. I'm a Christian, and I try not to use foul language. This stream is not political, nor is it about religion. It's about the things we love. I'm a child of the 80s. I'm 41. I am the demographic that Disney Lucasfilm hates. They want us gone. They want little kids buying their stuff, buying their toys. But little kids don't have the money to buy their toys. I do. I'm on disability, but I get paid to breathe. Um, Unfortunately, I used to be a cop, Port Authority Police, and I wound up getting epilepsy and brain surgery. Excuse me. So yeah, let's talk. Let's talk turkey. We're gonna talk about my. I'm going to actually talk about comics of the week and things that I got from my LCS. Did I do I like the woke girly girl, squirrel girl, you know, cr- garbage that's out there, and people in comic books pushing their politics upon me? No. I like to tell stories. And I had a lot of projects lined up. This COVID happened, this 2020, it was actually an amazing year for me. I got married, I bought a house, I got a dog, and um, some of you may have suffered, gotten sick, or lost family members to the virus. I'm sorry, but for me, it wasn't so bad. Did I want to go to Jamaica and have a marriage, get married in a destination wedding? Yeah. Did I have to cancel it? Yeah. But did I get married in my dad's backyard? Of course. And I had a great time. It was just as good as going to Jamaica. Just give me a second while I get my coffee. I got my coffee. So, I used to live in an apartment above my mom. Now I don't. I'm living here. Um, and I don't have her to nag me and scream up to me, Mikey, you want coffee? In the middle of a stream. She doesn't stream bomb me. She lives 2 towns away. It's about a 6 minute drive. And she can come here whenever she wants. But I'm streaming now, and I'm all alone. Me and my two babies, my Lola and my Luna. Right, Lola? She just looks at me like I'm an idiot. I may be an idiot, but let's get down to business. Let's talk about what's going on in the world and pop culture. The world is upside down. Yes. Do we hate each other? Are we divided? Yes. Um, just because your opinion is different than mine doesn't mean I hate you. I have friends that have different opinions than mine, and I love them. It, there's no reason to be so toxic and just pure anger and nastiness towards one another. Difference in opinion doesn't mean you need to cut them off from your life just because you voted for somebody else or you like something different than them. I grew up Saturday morning cartoons, ecto coolers, real Ghostbusters, hanging out at the comic shop and getting thrown out because I was lingering around too much. I grew up in New York City in Queens, and I I got a lot from growing up in the inner city, and I was not privileged. I didn't get anything better than everybody else. I lived off of government peanut butter and government cheese. I was broke. My family was broke. Um, and I will never change it. Um, People, I think, need to probably join, just do a year or like Israel, do like 2 years in the military and see what it's like to be um, broken down and built up and have your discipline instilled into your mind. I am happy and healthy. I had brain surgery, and I don't wish epilepsy upon anybody. Just be cognizant about epilepsy. Just because I look fine doesn't mean I am. That's a misconception. Oh, he looks okay. No, I could be on the ground convulsing, and oh, hi, Bean from PA, and um, and then the people would say, "Oh, I guess there's something wrong with him." So yeah, I'm gonna just message some people to see if they can hop in, and some people live in other countries, but I have made friends in Australia and England. Bean, I am doing well. I am seizure free for the most part. Once in a while, I may get a little bit of an aura. Um, Thank you for tuning in, and I really appreciate that. So let's get down to what I was intending on discussing. Sometimes I do just go off the rails and talk about random things. I'm very guilty of it. So let's talk about my comic picks of the week. Okay. Um, I went to my LCS and I recognized the guy, and he was my brother's best friend from high school. So I didn't even need to ask him, uh, like, to set aside some books for me. I walked into the store with my copy of Black Forest signed to give to him as a gift because I've known him since forever, and he had TMNT Ninja Turtles Last Ronin 1 and 2, albeit the first the first copy sold out like hotcakes. They're killing it over there. I'm not happy with some of the people at IDW, but it doesn't mean they can't write a good story. So, um, The Last Ronin is my pick of the week. It is next level. It is Eastman and Laird back again. Um, I happen to be a huge Ninja Turtles fan ever since I was a little kid. I remember playing Ninja Turtles in the arcade and putting my quarter up on the machine. No mess, no social distancing. A whole bunch of people touched those controllers, and you didn't have the people that were running the store wipe you down and take your temperature. Things were different then. Life was a lot better. I mean, right now, I mean, it's getting better, but still, it's not the best. Um, I remember playing that game. I remember watching the TV show as a kid and watching the movie, which doesn't hold up very well at all. Even I, oh, hi Tina. Tina, I thought you had to go.
I got 10 minutes.
Oh, you got 10 minutes. 10
Yeah.
minutos.
Uh,
Okay, okay,
hey, buddy. How are
más
you?
rápido, más rápido.
Uh,
Um,
¿Qué onda, mi
qué onda,
compadre?
güero?
Mi
Um,
compadre.
pinche vato.
Sí, pinche.
See,
Yeah,
yeah, I am a little bilingual,
he is a
so
tad.
yeah, just a tad.
It had to be for
And
work.
but Tina, I was talking about comic books today, and it's a book called Last Ronin. It's about
Oh,
Ninja Turtles,
okay.
and they kill all the Ninja Turtles, Shredder and Foot Clan, except for one. And
That's not good.
and well, it's a good
Okay, anyways,
story,
except for one.
except for one, and he rocks a black mask and a hood and everybody's weapons, and he goes out and he goes balls to the walls crazy, taking out all of these bad guys. But it's only one guy left.
Okay.
And I'm not spoiling it for anyone with the name of the Ninja Turtle. I want you to check it out on your own. If you're into Ninja Turtles. If you're
Okay.
not, okay, that's fine. But I want to get back to where I started. It's the stuff I like.
There you go.
And I also read a graphic novel. It's called Joker Wars. Mind
Okay.
blowing. Mind
Good.
blowing.
How's the artwork?
Absolute, absolutely mind blowing. Yeah, it was awesome. So Joker Wars is I recommend, and also Three Jokers. DC. I mean, they haven't veered from their fan base, and they haven't gotten woke too much. And
Oh, that's refreshing.
just because, but then I also started the stream saying that just because your opinion is a little different doesn't mean that you need to hate them. This country is so separated over
Everything.
everything. Like I say, I like Greek yogurt. You'll ban me from social media because you like Danimals. I mean,
Right?
that's just I can't think of any other way to explain it. It's just because I like Nikes, but you're a Reebok person, so you're going to cancel me.
Ban you.
Yeah,
Ban you
cancel
from
them all.
everywhere. You're
Get
not
rid of
allowed to
them.
go to the mall anymore. That's
You know,
right.
yeah. I go to the mall. I go to the mall with the mask. Yeah,
You have
and
to.
that, but then I have to. I get. But then Karen totally. Oh, look, Tina, you're dropping it on there. Oh, you're the best.
I know.
You're on spot. And Jeff Johns is actually a great writer, and I think he is still part of DCEU, even though their movies are lackluster and nothing special. Um, but I'm excited for that Snyder Cut movie coming out, and I don't know if you've seen the trailers for it, Tina.
No, I have not.
Well, you know how they fired Zack Snyder when he was making the Justice League movie, and
Yeah, yeah.
they brought in that perv, whatever the hell his name is.
I don't
Um,
remember. I can't remember.
what's his name? Oh my god, uh,
Just
I
League.
can't remember his name, but he he uh,
The
he got
producer,
me too. He got me too'd. So
Eric Ortiz, Kevin Coleone.
Don
Uh,
Corleone.
no, it says the group. Let me see. League. This is Just League. League is an American record production team. No, it's the wrong thing. My bad.
Yeah, I need to look it up. Justice League 2016.
Justice League 2016. Okay. John Berg produced Justice League films and will also be in charge of DC Extended Universe after the largely negative critical reception of Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, I'm
Zack
trying to figure it out.
Snyder's Justice League. Let's see, Zack Snyder's Justice League, often referred to as the Snyder Cut, is the upcoming director's cut out of the 2017 American superhero film Justice League. It presents Justice League, the fifth film of the DC Extended Universe, DCEU, and based on the DC Comics superhero team of the same name. As director Zack Snyder had intended it before he left the film's production, like the theatrical release, Zack Snyder's Justice League follows the Justice League Batman, Ben Affleck, and gives her all the names. They attempted to save the world from catastrophic threat of Steppenwolf and his army of parademons. Why is it not saying
I don't know. I'm trying to find it too.
uh
Oh man.
well,
You know, Snyder's daughter passed away.
no.
Recent. Yeah, his daughter died during the
It even
production.
says on the right, you know how it gives you the information. It even says directed by Zack Snyder.
Yeah, Zack Snyder directed it, but they basically fired him.
Weird. No, we
Yeah,
can't
it
find
is
it.
weird.
Let's see.
It is a little strange, but um, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. He does I mean, he does like CW shit. He does like Angel and
Josh
um,
Whedon. Josh Whedon.
Joss Whedon. Yes.
There you go.
How did you know that?
I just looked it up.
So it's Joss Whedon. I think
Yeah,
I think he got me too'd.
probably.
Yeah,
Undoubtedly. Doesn't everybody?
everybody gets me too'd.
It's
You know,
ridiculous.
the only one that freaks me out, the one that freaks me out the most is what's his name? With the guy. Oh my God,
With the
he used to
island.
be. No, the one with the room that would lock the girls in.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
He had a
But
button.
that's creepy.
Yeah, he's a hypocrite for I
Is he a
have this.
director?
No. He used to be on with like in the morning, like he's a TV host.
The news.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I know who you're talking about. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You gotta forgive me for my really really piss
I'm the
poor
same thing.
memory.
My memory's awful.
Yeah. And he was on with that other girl. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I apologize for my
Yeah, no, I
memory.
know exactly who you're talking about too, and
No,
I
but
can't think of
he
his
had the room
stinking
that would
name.
lock, and the girls would have
Yeah,
to
that was
do
insane
stuff.
because he just seems so normal.
Yeah, right. Isn't that weird? I
There's
mean,
somebody. Fox News fires Ed Henry after sexual misconduct, but that's not it.
no,
Jobs.
Matt Lauer.
Matt Lauer. That's it. Good memory. Look at you. That's it.
See, somewhere like
Ding,
it's
ding, ding,
tucked
ding, ding, ding.
away.
I know. I knew it too. That's why
It's
when you
tucked
said
away
it,
in
yeah,
there in the
yeah,
brain.
I know. Okay,
Yeah.
sweetheart, I gotta run. It's 2:15. She's
All
gonna
right,
come
Miss
out here and give me the
Tomaszewski.
evil eye.
I am so happy to have you with me for a little
Well,
while.
we will do it
But
again. I don't have nothing
um,
tomorrow, by the way.
God bless you and your family, and hope
Okay,
all is well.
you hear me? I got nothing tomorrow, so
All right,
hit me up and we'll do it. We'll do it again.
TGIF. Fuck it.
Okay,
Yeah.
there
All
you
right,
go.
Tina.
All right,
Peace out.
sweetheart. We will see you later. Love you, buddy.
Love you too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Those of you who don't know, that's Tina Tomaszewski. She was the colorist on my comic Black Forest. Good person, good peeps. She's down in Florida, and she is one of the sweetest people. I call her my third mom because she is about she's only a couple of years younger than my mom, and I have a stepmom too. So yeah, I have three moms. Tina's one of them because she's always out there looking out for me. She's good people, really really sweet, and very very talented colorist. And hopefully, she'll get some more opportunities to work in the future. Because she did a very good job on my book Black Forest. But when it comes to books, I don't know if I'm going to be doing another one. I'm torn. So I draw every day. Yes, I continually make art, and try different methods and ways to craft it. And for my first run as a comic book artist, I think I did a quasi decent job. I mean, the book is not gorgeous by any means. I mean, it's a little rough, but listen, um, I was a cop for 13 years, and drawing was my hobby. I went to school for art, yes, but I think I did a decent job with what I had. I mean, I made a 70-page book, and two of those pages weren't mine. Only two, thanks to Pixel Trader and who did the other page? I think it was Jeff Lasley. Yeah, and I also had Peter Gilmore and Keenan White do variant covers for the book too. So those of you that have the variant covers, those books are are not. There aren't a lot of them out there, especially the Peter Gilmore ones. Those sold like hotcakes. It was crazy. I should have made that the real cover and just paid him. But the more you know, it's a learning curve. So all right, so I did my comics of the week. So Last Ronin, first issue is in Renprint, in reprint, and second issue is out. Brand is out now, and the artwork is excellent. The story is excellent. Um, Only one turtle survives, and it takes place in the future. And it's actually like the adult mutant Ninja Turtles. They're not teenagers anymore. And there's one left, and he's got all their weapons, and he's got to go up against the Foot Clan. So those of you that are TMNT fans, I strongly suggest you just go into the LCS and pick it up. I know it's a little pricey; it's $9, but we're talking about an industry that's struggling right now, and they have to charge exuberant amounts of money to sell books. Unless you're Hi Lola. I'm sorry, my dog was just trying to lay on my lap when I was streaming. Um, Alterna, and you sell books for $1 or $2, and Peter Samedi, he's a genius businessman. He's really good at what he does. So I think Smetty does a really good job, and um, I had his stuff. I mean, I had a subscription to his books. Like I think I paid $100, and I would get like 5 comics a month, and maybe even more. And I spoke to him on Twitter, even though I don't have Twitter anymore. This is why a lot of my fan bases has dwindled. I don't have any projects out, and I don't have Twitter. And I made a vow not to go to Twitter. So if the internet had cancer, that is Twitter. And if you look at the soy beard, nose ringed tool bag that runs it, you would know. Um, yeah, they like drama. They like hate. They have hate mobs on both sides. Both sides are guilty of being totally out of control. Especially with my, you know, with Star Wars, with Gina Carano, with her firing. I know everybody's covering it, but I'm giving my 2 cents. The two Fs, Filoni and Favreau, they snuck in Luke Skywalker, and I was so excited for that. And then they made a power move and fired her. And they listened to the people on Twitter. If you listen to the mentally ill on Twitter, you are, and go by what they say, you're going to be in last place in life. And I mean, she was a strong female character, an MMA fighter. Um, the chemistry between her and Pascal, and her and especially Carl Weathers, aka Apollo Creed, was amazing on that show. And she was tough and badass. And she has a spin-off show coming. But what does Disney do? Fire them. Fire, fire, fire. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I'm sick of stuff being canceled. I just want things to be more. I don't know the right words, but like to everybody just calm down, and Twitter to go away, Facebook to go away, and even here, YouTube. There's so much toxicity and evil and nastiness. Why can't we just be nice to each other? It's not hard. It really is not hard to be nice to one another. I mean, you get more with honey than you do with vinegar. I think that's the phrase, but I don't care. Um, yes, this is Mike Angerhauser, and tomorrow is going to be WandaVision. Those of you that have not watched it and are afraid of spoilers, yeah, tune out. But if you're up to speed like I am, it's a cool idea. I like it, and I like the Agatha Harkness reveal. I knew she was Agatha Harkness from the get go, hence the Agnes name, since the Agnes is actually the name of my witch. Yo, Big Steve, what up, kid? See you tomorrow at the House of Anger. All right, you gonna tune in tomorrow? Word. I'll drop you a message. Big Steve is one of my peeps. I love him. A lot of love for him. So, what's going to happen with WandaVision at the end? I don't know. Is there a lot of people are saying Mephisto? A lot of people are saying Nightmare. You're getting Baron Mordo, and a lot of people are saying it's going to be a segue into Doctor Strange 2, the Multiverse of Madness, which I think that's where it's going to end. I like Evan Peters' Quicksilver so much. I mean, his portrayal of him in the X-Men First Class was amazing. And do I think he deserves another chance? Yes. Will they kill him off? And is he a figment of the imagination or a bad guy? They're alluding to it, but that show is it's trippy. It's out there. So Will I go look up some stuff on Agatha Harkness in my my back issues and my long boxes? Probably not. Um, Hello, Roboto someone six. How you doing? So, yeah, Evan Peters. I hope they keep him in there. They need Marvel needs a speedster. They need somebody in there. And the two kids, I don't know what's going to happen with them because um, they both have the powers of Pietro. Three Jokers sucked, yes, and Doomsday Clock sucks, yes. I gave Joker Wars a lot of praise. I'm not giving Doomsday Clock any love. Even the Watchmen TV show is shit. The Watchmen movie that Snyder did in 2009, I loved. I saw it in IMAX. It was real. I thought it was pretty good. It was long, but it was good. Um, but Joker Wars was kind of a breath of fresh air for me in terms of comics. And I'm an avid comic reader, and I kind of took a break for a little while because all these quote unquote comics gate books came out, and some of them, fell short of what I expected, and some of them have never even showed up at my house. So um, I'm not talking smack about Comicsgate. I'm just saying that some of them were good and some of them weren't, just like anything else. That's why you don't have to unfollow me or hate me because I have a difference in opinion. I don't. I mean, yes, I do, but I'm not going to, you know, don't burn me at the stake for having a difference in opinion because you are a devout follower or something. This is what's wrong with the world right now. Everybody is so divided, and there's no love. See, Roboto, someone six said Batman Three Jokers is garbage. I'm not gonna hate him or her because of their opinion on a book. You're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed. I mean, this is America. We're allowed to have freedom of speech, and the PC people are even ruining the Muppets. My friend Al, I don't know who Alexander Babix. Um, yeah, I still like comics, and I still love making art, and I appreciate the art from the comics. So I'm always drawing. Like if at night you'll see me sitting at my desk in my basement. Actually, no, usually at my drafting table, drawing and using my pen and ink and making art, making ideas for comics, doing doodle art, sometimes painting. Now I have my own house, my own space. I can do it, and I'm going to be posting stuff on like Instagram and Facebook, but I'm not going to Twitter. In fact, I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams where I'm doodling, I'm drawing, and I'll have the camera on me drawing, or I'll use my iPad to make to share it, the screen share it. But I'm sorry that your friend Alexander hates comics. Um, I still like them, and but I don't like politics being shoved into them. Disney is putting like warnings on the Muppets because they're saying it's sexist and racist, and people's feelings may be hurt. sometimes your feelings get hurt. My feelings have been hurt before. I mean, I have been roasted in places like Twitter, and I don't want any sympathy. I don't want any of that. But when you dogpile and you have your little hate mobs going against somebody just because of their opinion, that's not right. It's not, and it ain't cool. So, but my theory is that on WandaVision, if those of you that have seen it, it is, I think Mephisto is pulling the strings throughout this entire show. Maybe Nightmare. I don't know. Those of you who read comics or have read them, yeah, Mephisto. Actually, they should have used him more in the Infinity War because he was huge part of Infinity Gauntlet comic. Um, I have it. I still have it and bagged and boarded. It's probably worth money, but I'm not gonna sell my comics to anybody. I'm not that desperate. I'm getting paid to breathe. I'm a disability. Unfortunately, I went through a lot, and yes, I get paid to breathe. But on that note, tune into WandaVision, like, sub, the usual, everything a YouTuber tells somebody to do. You know, because I could use a little bit more subs. I used to have 400, maybe 500 subs. Now I'm down to 33. It's because I left. And now that I'm not around and not streaming it every day anymore, it people just said, "Oh, where's Mike? He's gone." And no, I didn't leave. I've always intended on streaming. It's just that 2020 was a weird year, and I lost my urge and my enthusiasm to be on here, and with no projects to promote, and my family having COVID. Yeah, it's a good reason. So I'm back. I'm happy. I'm married. I have a new house, um, and it won't be interrupted by my mom because I'm not living at home anymore, and I'm not living in a little apartment. My kids have rooms, and enough about me. But this show is a pop culture show. It's about TV. It's about games. It's about cartoons. I grew up watching Saturday morning cartoons with my Ecto Cooler and my NES and my SNES, and watching shows like Gummy Bears and Transformers and Ren and Stimpy, and I am and watching movies like Star Wars and Labyrinth nonstop. Um, so yeah, I'm your atypical nerd, and I will never change. Sometimes I even get called a man baby, like by my wife. She busts my balls for having so many like figurines and Funko Pops, but I'm like, babe, that's my life. That's what I love. Um, and I don't think Funko Pops are a problem. They are they come in every shape and size. In fact, my wife bought me a Grogu, or AKA Baby Yoda, thinking it was a regular size, and she wondered why it was so expensive. But it was probably a foot and a half tall. So she's like, she's a teacher. She's like, can I bring it to my classroom? And I said, yes, of course you can bring it to your classroom. And she teaches special ed. And the kids in the class ask, why do you have Baby Yoda in the class? And her answer is, my husband, who's 41, I bought it for him. So the kids say, wow, he's too old for that. And I'm like, no, I'm not too old. I will never stop being a kid. And these things make me happy. So hope everyone's well, And hopefully, I get to see you guys tomorrow and enjoy the remainder of the day. It's, I don't know, 40 minutes in, and I think this was a decent stream. I'm slowly getting back into streaming only during the day though, because if I stream at night, I would probably go all night, and I caused insomnia big time when I was streaming at night when promoting Black Forest. So I hope all of you the best. Big Steve, Robot Someone, Tina, Bean from PA. Thank you all for tuning in, and I love you all. And I bid you adieu and have an amazing day. Anger's out.